In today's video, we find out what happens when 40 chickens meet 2 IO guards inside of Fortnite. This is a super exciting one because this week, Fortnite actually added in a brand new wild week where chickens themselves can deal damage to players. So I thought, what would happen if they meet the IO guards? If you guys are new around here, roughly 98% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed, tap it. Let's try and get 500,000. And if you haven't already, it takes less than 5 seconds. Tap that like button and let me know in the comments what animation did you get for your like button. Did you get a blue one? Did you get a party one? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so over the last few weeks, I've been building this crazy creative map, which is called Mob Arena, and inside of here you can summon a variety of different animals, henchmen and all sorts. So I got to work with this and thought, what would happen if we made the chickens meet the IO guards? Because, you know, they're pretty new and the chickens deal damage now. So inside the arena it was set to go, and you guys can play this arena for yourselves with your friends with the code on screen. All you got to do is enter it into creative and jump into Mob Arena, and you can create your own scenarios or just battle it out in the PvP public mode if you want to. So inside of here, this is where we start. So when you log into the map and you go in, you'll notice there's a support a creator button here. If you want to press this, you can press this to support me as a creator. That would mean the world to me. If you want to support me in the item shop, hashtag Epic Games Partner. And then once you've done that, you can simply head over to the big pickaxe button over here, and you can pickaxe that if you want to become the controller. So once you've become the controller, now you're in the position to spawn any NPCs or any animals or any zombies you want. But the first thing we're going to do is turn off the environment just like that, and the environment's completely gone. Now we're going to spawn in a few IO guards, just 2 I think. We spawned in 2 and a few chickens as well. We're going to have 20 chickens for the first round, and then obviously because you can only spawn 20 in at a time, it's going to be 20 and then another 20. So the first 20 of chickens begin to spawn in and we were set to go. The IO guards were in position, 2 IO guards in total and 20 chickens ready to go. I press the start button and the fight begins. All of the chickens go absolutely crazy. They prepare themselves to run in. The IO guards are shooting a few chickens straight off the start before the chickens actually manage to get out of the big cluster. Once all the chickens break out of the cluster, you can see the 2 IO guards are trying their best to back against the chickens. There's a lot of chickens, but they don't deal too much damage to chickens. Some of them deal 3 damage, some of them deal 2. You can see the chickens are running in, dealing a bit of damage. These chickens are using their peck ability on that IO guard. This IO guard actually decides he doesn't want to engage with the chickens, so he goes for a little stroll. I'm not too sure what he's doing, but he just goes for a little stroll, and the chickens actually use a weird tactic where they line up in a group of 3 and kind of use their stealth ability and sneak up on this IO guard and wait for the right time to strike. So their leadership was pretty good here in this situation. You can see one of them leads the attack and goes straight on this IO guard. 3 chickens absolutely pecking their best they can out of this IO guard, dealing 3 damage, but one gets taken down there. Another chicken goes down to the IO guard. The IO guard is standing his best stance here, taking on this other chicken. Chickens are trying the best. Another chicken goes down, and the other IO guard is getting absolutely swarmed by a huge gang of chickens right here. Definitely pretty awesome for these. They're doing a good job. One chicken runs away over there. Another chicken you can just see the chickens don't really know what's going on in the background. Some of them are just walking around, but these are the ones who are teaming up as a gang with a cool strategy, using numbers to beat the IO guards, trying their best anyway. The IO guards do not mess around though. They were absolutely taking out these chickens with their pistol, dealing as much damage as possible onto these. Absolutely obliterating these chickens. There was only a few left in the first phase before we spawn in the next 20, but these 3 actually grouped up together and got a good amount of damage on this IO guard. Another chicken runs off to the side, and as they start to lose numbers, they definitely lose their leadership and morale and start to actually rotate and just don't actually engage with the IO guards. So the IO guard gets the option to either pick them off or just leave them alive. And you can see here the IO guards are trying their best to pick them off. Here having a little fight with this one, and the other 2 chickens in the distance have completely lost all their units and all their force. They have no other team remaining, and they are completely lonely. They don't know what to do. They're trying to retreat, but they're trapped inside the arena, and unfortunately they go for this other IO guard and get taken out. 2 of them do charge in though. You can see they are trying their best. Still standing a little bit actually, not completely taken out just yet, but there goes one, and there goes the other. The other one's trying his best, and he gets taken out just like that pretty quickly by the 2 IO guards. But it was not over yet. We have the other 20 chickens to spawn in, which began to spawn in straight away as soon as the others were eliminated, and we got reinforcements. So another 20 chickens spawned in, and the IO guards started off straight with an easy elimination there, straight off the bat. Another elimination there from on the other chicken. 2 IO guards in the position. Pretty good. This one seems to keep walking, but over in the distance you can see one's getting absolutely swarmed by chickens. These 2 here actually doing quite well. Group up with a group of 5 here on this one IO guard, and while that was going on, the other group of chickens, about 10 chickens in total, started to use their peck ability. Pecking has changed entirely inside of Fortnite, and they are doing their best to peck against this IO guard, absolutely dealing as much damage as possible against him. But it's now changed to 2. I wonder if it deals 2 below shield and 3 on shield. I'm not too sure what's going on here in the creative side of stuff, but kind of exciting because they've cracked his shield and he's only on HP left. These chickens are actually pecking pretty fast here. There's a few of them grouped up, and you can see one's on the front there, another one's there, another one coming in from the side, getting a few pecks onto the IO guard, but missing a little bit, trying his best But that chicken actually there on the right is doing a really good job. He just gets taken out there. But another chicken on the right also doing pretty well. These are actually ganging up with that circle attack, keeping the IO guard in position, allowing multiple chickens to deal a bunch of damage, and they take down the first IO guard. So it looks like the 40 chickens have a little bit of an advantage here with another IO guard here in the distance. He's on a little bit of a stroll. He's doing his little war. All the chickens going to use their little sneaky technique against this IO guard. You can see they're sneaking slowly. It looks like I had to intervene though, by the way, guys, because the chickens decided they didn't want to engage with the IO guard. So I decided to move some of the chickens in a little bit closer, and I started to stand here just to check how much HP this IO guard left. You can see he's got shield, so he's still doing a pretty good job, this IO guard, and there's only about 5 chickens remaining, so I don't think these chickens are going to clutch this one up. You can see I moved the chickens again a little bit closer to the IO guard, but he decided because the leadership, I don't even know. I don't know what the reason is, but there's only 5 chickens remaining, and obviously they've just retreated. They're not engaging with the IO guard. One tries here and engages with him, gets a decent amount of damage, does manage to crack his shield just, but then he just retreats out of there, and the IO guard just targets him and takes him out pretty easily with his pistol. Nice little elimination there, and you can see the IO guard has had his shield cracked, but the other chickens aren't engaging in this battle. So overall, I would give it a victory to the IO guards because the other chickens just completely retreated and stopped the combat. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget you can check out the map on screen with the code. Go on in, guys, play it with your friends, create your own battle scenarios. I'd love to see. And if you have any other suggestions for other battle scenarios you'd like to see on the channel, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll definitely film some more from other IO guards, other bosses, other animals and zombies. Let me know in the comments.